Hello St Matthews, Gail here. Welcome to another midweek thought. I am such a list person. I love lists. I have lists coming out of my ears most of the time. My phone is full of notes of titled things like to do today, Christmas prep, food shopping, to pack when we go on holiday. There's something really cathartic about ticking things off and feeling like I've accomplished something when I do that. And I find it's incredibly helpful for me personally to be able to keep track of the things that I have to do. If it's not on a list somewhere, then it's probably not going to get done, unfortunately. And whilst I have very practical lists that are going to help me be productive and do the things that I have to do, we also often have shared lists in our home, me and Adam and the girls, which we call joy lists. And we find that these have become really seasonal for us and they help us move through the year. And our latest one has a very autumnal feel to it. We keep it in our hallway, and in doing that, it reminds us when we see it day to day that we have shared goals for the season, and it helps us to remember to do the fun things in the midst of doing all the stuff that's also necessary. And the Bible too is full of lists. It lists commandments, it lists blessings and curses, it lists off people and genealogies, it lists off sins, fruits, graces, and times, amongst lots of other things. And Jesus himself was fond of lists. He listed apostles, he listed sins too. He was able to list the Beatitudes. And I'm particularly fond of the list that he gives Peter in Mark chapter 10. Peter had been lamenting, or possibly even boasting, about all that he and the other apostles had to leave behind in order to follow Jesus. And the Lord responded by listing all the things that they had left, followed by listing the things that they had gained. And seeing Jesus using lists to reel off various things reminds me of our shared humanness, that he really was fully human and fully God. It's one of those little details that brings me joy when I think about Jesus as my friend. So maybe the next time that you write a list, whether it's for work or whatever it is you're doing, you can remember that you are joining in with a long biblical tradition. List making is as old as time itself. It helps us to remember, yes, what we should do, but also what we have and what we can rejoice in as we count our blessings and we give thanks. Maybe you could try writing a list this week of the things that you are thankful for and see how many things you can come up with. God bless.